Hello and welcome back to Gracefield. I am so excited that I get to be back with you guys for another video. To all of my beautiful friends and family that keep watching and loving on me and my family and leaving encouraging messages, giving me thumbs up and comments, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. With all of my heart, not from the bottom, the whole heart, thank you. To all of my new visitors, hello and welcome. If you're new here, let me know down below. I'd love to just say hello and welcome you to my channel and show a little love to you. My name is Christy and I am a wife. I've been married for 12 years. I'm a mommy of 5, large family, and this is my 10th year homeschooling. So the way that I like to do things here on my channel is, yes, I show something in my video, but typically there is something spiritual, something encouraging for your heart, for your soul, and for your spirit. And I always say here on my channel that my channel is here to encourage, inspire, and motivate you in your home, in your life, in your faith, and in your home school. So today I am sharing with you some things I got at the farmer's market. I'm doing a little bit of antique shopping. We went to Whole Foods and had lunch. We actually traveled about 2 hours away to a city just to enjoy the day. We went to a couple Goodwills because you know I love antique shopping and Goodwills. And we went to a few music stores looking for my son some drums. We had donuts and a few little other odds and ends, like me just kind of doing my daughter's hair, me doing a little bit of laundry, and me making some veggie broth because I had some veggies in my refrigerator that I felt were kind of near their prime and I didn't want to waste them if I didn't have to. So I just saw what I could salvage, what I couldn't, and so I made a little bit of broth for the video. And I just want to say it early. If you come back, you'll see some goodies that I got at, okay, let me just tell you. I got a I got a hutch, I got a china cabinet. So if you come back, you'll see that video. And also if you come back, you'll see we have did some changes to the house and to the homeschool room. But let me get into what I want to talk about today. And that is, did I miss out? Did I miss out? Did I make a mistake? Am I where I'm supposed to be? I want to chat about those type of things today. In life, we make mistakes, we mess up, we don't always do the things that we're supposed to do, and this sometimes leads us with regret, and it has us questioning our decisions, questioning where we are, wondering if we're on the right path, and sometimes it just can turn into this unhealthy situation for us. For those of you who do not know my backstory, before this year, I think for maybe the past 7 or 8 years, I've been a licensed child care provider. So I've been caring for children inside of my home while I raised my children. I raised other people's children and loved on them the best that I could while raising and homeschooling my children. It allowed me to be home with my family and to bless other people. But prior to that, I was a nationally certified pharmacy technician, and I've had a career working at Walmart Pharmacy, which was probably my favorite or one of them. Also working at Johns Hopkins, Walter Reed, and I enjoyed it, and I wanted to go to school, continue my education to become a pharmacist. It was very intense. It was very hard. And right when I was finishing up my prerequisites to go to pharmacy school, or in the program, working on them, I had my first son, Cameron, and life just began to look a lot different. It was a more difficult path, if I'm honest, to begin with, just because I was putting my own self through college. I didn't have any help. I got my own apartment, put my own self through college. I was working full time, paying all these things, and then I got myself a brand new car. I had no help, and so it was a challenge, and it was hard. And at some point, it came down to me realizing that I can't do this anymore. And the dream that I had of being Dr. Christy just it just became further and further and further and further out of my reach. And I just remember just crying like, wow, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to finish pharmacy school and get my doctorate degree. I'm not going to be able to finish my prereqs to even get into pharmacy school to get my doctorate degree. That was a tough pill for me to swallow because I was there working with a pharmacist. And yes, they do more than the technicians, but ultimately it was a similar job. So it's like, I would rather make this 100,000 plus versus this little bit that I'm making, and it's still not enough, especially when I just started out. And I really struggle with that. And I wanted to talk about it on here because maybe you're struggling with something. Maybe you struggle with something. Maybe you're struggling with something. Maybe you feel like you missed God, you missed your opportunity, you missed your place, you missed your space. Like, you know, some people have these midlife crises when they're looking at like, oh, I should have done this, and they just see their life and all these things they could have, would have, should have done, or should have been with this person or that person, and all these things. And it really just adds so much stress and pressure and anxiety and even depression. And so I just want to share on today with you my thoughts on it. I know that I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Some people come here because they see the title and the thumbnail and they want to get that and they don't want the spiritual component. And that's okay. I'm not upset. There are so many channels that can suit your taste bud, and that's something that's customizable for your particular palate. And I'm not upset at all that this channel is not it for you. But there is a group of people, there's a remnant who want a word, who want this refreshment, who want just to hear the words of Yah, the words of God, the words of the Most High, and they just want to have a little bit of encouragement throughout their day. And so that's what I'm here for. I'm here to share with those of you who want a little bit extra, who want a little something extra that's going to get them through whatever it is they're going through. And if it's not applicable to you at this season, just keep on living, and I think it'll be applicable then. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future." Sometimes we know the plans we have and we want our plans, but what about the plans the Lord has for us? And are our plans in alignment with His plans? So this is what I had to talk about and think about with my own self. You want to do this, but is this what He wants you to do, or is it what you want to do? Are you trying to fulfill your desires, or are you trying to fulfill His desires? And it's especially difficult for us moms and wives and women, because we're taught in culture, go to school, do this, do that, do this, be independent, don't depend on a man, and all these things. And I'm not here to dispute it either way. But what if He doesn't want you being a pharmacist or a doctor or a lawyer or whatever these things are we aspire? And what if He wants you serving Him and loving Him and taking care of your home, taking care of the people in your home, serving your home, serving others, helping others, blessing others? What is if that is His will for your life? Maybe it's not. But what about when your will doesn't line up with His will? So because of the person I am, when I think about this, for the person saying like, man, did I miss out? Did I miss Him? Did I miss it? I'll just leave maybe 3 tips. 1, draw near to God and He'll draw near to you. James 4:8. 2, Give thanks in everything. Yes, everything. Even the hard, dark, hurtful places that you don't want to even tell your best friend or a soul. Give thanks in that. Stand in awe of Yah. Kiara sings this song. We stand in awe of you. We stand in awe of you. And I just think it's something beautiful about standing in awe of Him and just being still. Stand still and know that He is God, Yah, the Most High. And I think if you draw near to Him with a thankful heart, standing in awe of Him and just being still, I think you'll find that maybe you didn't miss Him. And maybe this is where He has you, and maybe you were created for such a time as this. Let's not look back, but let's move forward, giving thanks, being in awe, and drawing close in every situation. So I love you. I hope my story encourages you. I'll be back with another video, and until then, blessings.